Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. Welcome back to this reminder video about Jannah, paradise. We'll be talking some fascinating, super fascinating stuff that will blow your mind away, and inshallah, hopefully, it will also at the same time motivate you to study the Quran more, come close to Allah Azza wa Jal more, and inshallah, strive even harder to go to Jannah. That's the real goal for this video. Ibn Atiyah al-Andalusi, rahimullah, he mentioned he's a classical scholar. If you want to call him a classical scholar, he is a classical scholar. Quote, he said, "Everyone in it," means in Jannah, "will be granted contentment with his situation, and he will not believe that anyone has been given something better than him." Let's take a look at this statement coming from Ibn Atiyah. You are going to be absolutely happy. Now you have a lot of good deeds, not as much as many other people perhaps. Nevertheless, the good deeds that you have done and the reward you get in Jannah, they are not even proportionate. We all know, Rasulullah, he said that nobody will go to Jannah with his good deeds. How they're going to go to Jannah? Well, it is because of the mercy of Rahmah of Allah Azza wa Jal. Then, once you enter, then your good deeds will be scaled against your level of Jannah, your level of status in Jannah, right? So, the more good deeds you have, the higher the status of you will be in Jannah, right? And so, this person, he has done a lot of good deeds, but not, the way he could have, maybe a lot less than many other people. But when he sees his reward, he's like, oh my God, I have done the most number of good deeds perhaps when I was in the world, in the life of this dunya. He is not convinced. If anybody comes and tells him, hey, look, what you are getting in Jannah, all the rewards, this is actually nothing, do you know? He'll be like, no way, because what I have in Jannah cannot be given to anybody else. So you can imagine how much you will be enjoying your bounties in Jannah, that you will believe that this is a special treatment only for you, not for anybody else, just for you because of your good deeds. But subhanallah, when he will know that there are people who are above him in terms of ranking, how he will react, right? How he will react. So he said, Ibn Atiyah, this is what he's saying in his book. He said, we know from the religious texts that the people of Jannah will vary in status, commensurate with their good deeds. Okay, so you will be commensurate for your good deeds, with their good deeds, and commensurate with the grace of Allah Azza wa Jal to whomever He wills. And again, you can find more about this by a book written by Sheikh Omar Sulaiman al-Ashkar. Okay, the means of being raised in status in Jannah. So how you can actually get even higher than what you already have in Jannah. So you have Hoor al ayn, you like them, but you want something else. You want more than what you have in Jannah when it comes to Hoor al ayn, or when it comes to the food, when it comes to the luxury, the enjoyment. You want more, right? You want more. And no problem with that, because Allah has it all for you in Jannah. There in Jannah, by the grace of Allah Azza wa Jal to His believing slaves, He will not deprive any person of his status in paradise and put him in a lower level. Means you will never ever get less in Jannah for your good deeds. In other words, you will only increase. It can only go up. Means your enjoyment in Jannah will only increase. It will never remain decrease in the state of dwindling. Like you are enjoying and seeing and observing and watching more and more bounties of Allah with your eyes. But his status will not go down, but Allah Azza wa Jal may bestow His grace upon whomever He wills of His slaves and raise his status in Jannah. This means of being raised in status in this manner include the following. So we have a few ways of raising your status in Jannah. For example, one of them could be the intercession of the intercessors, right? It could be something else. I'm going to be mentioning about this particular story. So there are two hadiths which speak of this. I'm going to be mentioning one of them hadith that talks about raising your status, or how it will be raised. Abu Musa, may Allah be pleased with him, radiallahu anh, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said, and Rasulullah actually, he raised his hands and he said, "O Allah, forgive Ubayd Abu Amir." Who is Ubayd Abu Amir? He is the uncle of Abu Musa al-Ashari, the famous companion, his uncle. So Rasulullah is making dua for that uncle. He said, "Oh Allah, forgive Ubayd Abu Amir until I could see the witness of his armpits." Then he said, "Oh Allah, on the day of resurrection, make him above many of your creations." And this hadith is narrated in Bukhari and also in Muslim. So Rasul said, "Oh Allah, on the day of resurrection, make him above many of your creation." Make him above many of your creation means raise his status in Jannah. So we see a clear evidence where a person's status is going to be raised because of this dua. Rasulullah is asking to raise his status above many other creation. May Allah grant us Jannah and raise our status as well. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.